Hello, this is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty, and before we get into today's episode, we're going to hear a lovely message from our friends Josh and Alex over at Talking Smack. Take it away, gang.
Take it away.
Hey Josh, I'm finally ready to do something fun every Wednesday.
Alex, finally, we're going to talk superheroes, movies, animation, comics, and much, much more, right?
Yes, but we're also going to talk Star Trek.
Make it so, my friend. Catch Talking Smack every Wednesday on your podcatcher of choice. We'll see you there, smackheads.
Yeah, you smackhead. We'll see you there.
Yes, Smackhead.
Yeah, smack bastard. La la, la la, la. The boys are waiting. Welcome back to Two Blokes from Blighty. We've been waiting. I'm Joey Fitz and I'm joined by the gallant Tim Fitz. How are you doing?
I don't know what that word means.
Gallant?
Is it a horse thing, like gallop?
Yes, Tim. The galloping Tim Fitzgerald. There you go.
I'm so fucking fast.
So, I'm so fucking hoarse.
I'm so fucking horse.
How are you doing, Tim?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Gallant means brave or heroic, just so you know.
I see. Well, I'm not that.
I mean, anyone who's watching on the audio, check us out on Spotify video, because you'll have seen my lighting change where I searched the meaning of the word gallant. I thought it meant brave or heroic. I just wanted to be sure, so I didn't look an idiot, so I pointed it out so I looked like an idiot.
When I was first streaming, I didn't have a light on my right monitor, which is near where my webcam was. So what I used to do was put Discord in light mode and use that as my light.
I have done job interviews where I've searched in Google Images, white, and then put it on each of the three screens. It's
for beautiful, even bounce lighting.
Beautiful. It was like having a box light on me at all times.
That's stunning. You've got a key, you've got a fill, and you've got a back.
We have Tim and I went to film school, if you don't know.
Yeah.
Tim, let's start this how we always do.
Pub quiz question of the week. That's not a jingle, that's a sound effect at best.
What we have there is a fucking jingle, Tim.
It's pub quiz of the week. It's a section where I tell Joey pub quiz questions and he tries to get them right.
But often,
if he doesn't get them right,
doesn't.
If he doesn't get it right, that becomes our question of the week. Joey, this week's sports.
Ooh.
Great. In what sport do you perform a slam dunk?
Basketball or slam ball.
Correct. Who won the FIFA World Cup in 2022?
Argentina.
Ding, ding, ding. Lovely. How many players are on a rugby union team?
Oh, God. 700. There's 12, I think.
It's not 12. I'm going to give you 3
11?
more guesses. It's not 11.
13?
No. One more guess.
14.
It's not that. We're going to come back to it at the end of the quiz, at the end of the episode, rather.
Rugby fucking ruins everything.
What was that thing where it's like, football is... Football's a sport meant for gentlemen played by hooligans, and rugby's a sport for hooligans played by gentlemen.
Yes. That's it. The thing that gets me about rugby, though, is there's two kinds of rugby. Rugby union and rugby league. And rugby league is infinitely better. But people that love rugby union love telling you that rugby union is better.
What's the difference?
Faster paced rugby league. You don't have all, like, the thing where they chuck you in the air and they have to catch them from the sideline and the scrums and all that stuff. You don't have that in rugby league. It's just end to end smacking the shit out of each other.
I'm probably going to catch some flack for this for any rugby fans in the audience, but it sounds a little closer to American football than, say, rugby union is.
Ruggers. I'll be honest, I know some people that really like rugby. I think it's a really twatty game.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think, think about when you went to uni, Tim, there was obviously a rugby social group.
Yeah.
Well, you went to Chichester. Of course, there's a fucking rugby self.
There was a fucking Quidditch social group.
I hate your university, Tim.
I was walking through the field to get through uni one day, and I saw people running around with brooms between their legs, throwing balls to each other and saying, "I've got it. I've got the snitch." And I said, "I'm not doing that. I'm not coming back."
And that's when you came.
Yeah.
That's what you.
I
That's
I
what you
went out
say
and
when you
bought.
climax. Is I've got the snitch.
Yeah. I then proceeded to buy every Harry Potter book in the series.
Yeah, I just going back to my point though. It's rugby lads that are ones that like drink each other's piss and do all that, run naked through streets, and yeah.
Destroy the fuck out of buses in Leeds.
Oh no, that's Danny Cipriani.
Yeah.
Danny Cipriani, rugby league, I think.
Are you going to try and pull up an image for the video podcast?
I am going to pull up an image for the podcast. Do you know what? He was a rugby union player.
Oh.
I mean, fair play to him. But when I was a student at the University of Leeds, there was a section up the top of Leeds city centre where it was just buses all the time, right by the University of Leeds.
Yeah.
And it was quite notorious because it was like it separated the city centre from where a lot of the students lived. So it's quite notorious for being quite dangerous. And this rugby player, Danny Cipriani, on a night out got hit by a bus. I think we might have spoken about this on the podcast before.
But now we have the benefit of video.
Now we can show you. Tim, this is what the bus looked like after it hit him.
It was annihilated.
The front of the bus is annihilated. Danny Cipriani, this was him the day after.
But yeah, he was on crutches. That's presumably a hospital
He
precaution.
walked out of hospital the next day.
Yeah,
That is-
the bus didn't.
That is ludicrous. What I'll say is there are footballers who have had weeks off because they got a dead leg.
Brilliant.
So,
How much more are they paid?
a lot more.
Brilliant.
A lot more. Now, Tim, this episode, so we are recording. I listened to a podcast and they were really tetchy about telling you when they were recording. And I can't work out why.
How do you mean?
Well, they didn't want to tell you exactly the date that they were recording their podcast.
I mean, like, there's a podcast I used to listen to that made a point of not trying to date the episodes, but
I guess when you do a weekly episode like this, though.
it's part of the format.
Okay, I don't know. Or maybe they just didn't want people rocking up to their studios, which we don't either.
No.
The two blokes from Blighty studio must remain an underground bunker.
Oh, I thought it was the shed in Coventry Airfield.
Shut up, man.
Sorry.
Tim,
Three
we're
entrances.
recording this on Monday the 11th. This episode
What?
actually goes out in 2 days' time. So, but I can't work out what day of the week it is.
Oh, this always gets me. Hang on.
So today,
Today's Monday.
but yesterday was Sunday.
Yesterday was Sunday. We know that much.
And that was the 10th. And then, did I say 2 or 9 days' time?
I think you said 2.
So that's the 11th. 12th is 1, and that's Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday.
The 13th must be the day that it comes out.
Which isn't Thursday, because I'm pretty sure that's the 14th.
Tim, it's a Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Tim and Joey talking loud. Holidays that make them proud. Calendar check every week. Which day holds the key? Valentine's is on a pivot. Christmas Eve sometimes hits it. New Year's Eve can be found smiling on a Wednesday round. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Time to shake the mood. Celebrate whatever's there. Make the middle week a fair.
Hey, I stopped
Beautiful.
at exactly the right moment. Tim, do you want any
That's
more?
beautiful. No, not for this week. Alright.
There you go, that's all you get more. Tim, I
I
went.
felt like a Green Day bridge.
It was. We paid Green Day to do it. Billy Joe
Thanks, Billy Joel Armstrong.
Armstrong just was resting his voice that day, so we got a female singer instead.
I watched a video of him dropkick someone in an audience the other day.
You know, he's at the stage in his career where if he wants to drop kick an audience
Oh,
member,
no, this
that's
is like in
okay.
the 90s.
Well, that's okay. He was at the stage in his career then as well.
Yeah.
Tim, I've got 4 days for you.
Hit me with them.
If you're not mad on them, I have a week for you as well.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not a week. It's like 6 weeks. But
6
But
weeks.
the name of it made me really happy, so I wanted to share it with you. So
All
first
right.
of all, let's start off with International Left-Handers Day.
Nah.
Do you know any lefties?
Yes, our brother.
I think my son might be left-handed as well.
Oh, you reckon?
He eats with his left. He colours with his left. I think he's left-handed.
I remember our granddad telling me that I ate left-handed.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure didn't just go, you eat like a fucking idiot.
You eat like an idiot, fix it.
World Calligraphy Day.
uh,
Fancy letters and shit.
I can't read. No, I like calligraphy. I will never be any good at it. My handwriting is chicken scratch, but I got an appreciation for
Okay,
it.
cool. National Filet Mignon Day.
Nah.
No. National Prosecco Day.
No.
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 You don't want some lovely Prosecco?
I don't want some lovely
Go
prosecco.
lovely Prosecco with your filet mignon and your left-handed calligraphy pen.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
What a day though.
What a day! Do you want this 6 weeks? But we can condense it down to a day if you like it.
If we can condense all the activities into one day, sure.
Well, it's just one thing that you're meant to do once within the 6 weeks.
What is it?
It's playfully named Crayfish Party.
I'm listening.
It's like a Southern American thing where people go crayfishing and eat the crayfish. I just really liked that it was called the Crayfish Party.
Yeah, all right. Do you know what? That.
What do you want people to do?
Put the crayfish back.
So don't eat the crayfish. You want them to do literally the one thing that the day tells you not to do.
And I want you to do the opposite, and I'm going to leave the opposite up to the audience.
So wait, the thing to do today is anything you fucking want.
Yeah.
Nice, I like
No
it.
rules.
It's a sense of freedom you don't get with other holidays
Or podcasts.
or podcasts. There you go. So happy Crayfish Party, Tim.
Happy crayfish party.
Happy Crayfish Party. Tim, I know you said you have a corker of weird history.
Hmm.
I want to talk about my week first and why we're recording this so late.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We moved out of my house on last Monday, a week ago today, on the 4th, and didn't get back until the 8th. Now, most people would go, that's a holiday. It wasn't a holiday.
No, you're having your kitchen done.
We have no kitchen. We were having flooring poured so that it was level. We got back on Friday and it wasn't level.
Oh, no.
There's holes in it, Tim. Bloody holes in it.
Bloody holes in it.
So we called him back and the man went, oh no, there's bloody holes in it. He didn't.
Oh.
He's actually from Dudley, so he's like, oh no, there's bloody holes in it.
It's bloody holes.
There's loads of holes in this floor.
There's loads.
There's more holes in this floor than I've seen monster trucks at Monster Truck Mania. That was an old one for you
That's a reference.
veterans. So now we need to get that done again. While the other builder's here.
Okay.
While we have no kitchen. While we have a dusty screed floor. While half of our shit is on our landing. While some of it's in here. Whilst we don't have a kitchen and are eating out of microwave meals and air fryer meals.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like it, Tim.
No? Do you have to move out again?
No.
No, not this
I
time.
fucking hope not.
No.
We were very lucky, right? So the three of us packed our bags and went to stay at mine and Tim's mother's house. Now, our mother was kind enough to go, I don't want you feeling uncomfortable, so while you move into my house, I'm going to move out of my house.
Yeah. And so on until the city of Birmingham rotated homes.
Exactly. And then they collected the bins. It was weird.
That was a weird time.
So we moved.
March 11th, baby.
What?
That's when the last time the bins were collected in Birmingham.
That's not true.
It's true.
It's not, because I was there on Friday when the bin men were collecting the bins.
According to the Googles.
Bullshit me, Timothy.
According to the Googles,
The
bin strikes been
Googles
going on
are
since March
fucking
11th.
wrong. Well, they are.
I'm-
They have been, because this is a private contractor who
Yeah.
came.
Oh, I see.
But they still took the bins,
Hmm.
but they don't take any recycling in Birmingham.
No.
They haven't taken
you gotta say that's a tip
recycling.
yourself.
Since Christmas.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
That's dire.
But so we moved in. Mum very kindly moved out, and we took over her house for the week. So I don't want to have to put her through that again. I don't want to do that again because I like our home comforts. But I do want a fucking floor without holes in it.
Did you level Mum's floor?
No, I actually took holes out of her floor to bring back
Put it
here.
into yours.
And then her friend she stayed at, she took holes out of their floor.
And so on until the city of Birmingham had new floors.
Exactly. So we are mid-renovation. So you might hear me moan a bit about renovation and builders and stuff for the next couple of weeks. But good things are happening in these 4 weeks too, Tim.
Yeah.
We're going to Monster Truck National Championships on Sunday.
Oh,
Which I've been promised there's more than one monster truck.
that's awesome.
More than one. Much more than one.
I would hope so.
And also, I think there might be considerably more madness than the monster truck madness as well.
Oh my god. Are they going to be offensive wrestlers?
No, I don't think there'll be any offensive wrestlers.
Damn.
But they apparently have drag races, proper drag races. They have proper an air show as well.
Oh, cool.
And you can pay a little bit extra, which I think we're going to do to go and meet all the drivers of the monster trucks because it's called the Pit Party. And my son is exceptionally excited. He keeps getting us to draw pictures of them and then colouring them in. So we have an entire notepad full of a monster truck called Swamp Thing, and it looks a little bit like we're obsessed with it. Yeah,
that's very sweet, though.
So Swamp Thing has two drivers. It's a guy called Tony and his daughter Georgina. And Jack is learning about. Jack is learning about shapes, and he keeps really enjoying the heart shape. So we draw a Swamp Thing, and he asks us to put a heart around it because he loves Swamp Thing.
Sure.
So we draw a heart next Swamp Thing because that's fine and innocent. And then he's learning about letters. So he wants us to write Tony and Georgina. So what we have is an entire notepad full of pictures of Swamp Thing with hearts around the words Tony and Georgina. And he wants to give it to them at this Monster Truck Championship on Sunday.
Me, all right.
So the worst thing is, so we watch at his request, I should say, my son's request, not Tony's. That would be really weird. Tony has a YouTube channel called Swamp Thing 4x4. Not a sponsor, but Tony, if you're listening, you could be.
Come on the show.
But when people give him artwork at the shows, he often puts them in their blog. And I don't want to appear on the fucking blog handing him a notepad full of terror. Can I just say, I can't draw. My drawings are bad, so it looks just like bad pictures that I have drawn of Swamp Thing with Tony and Georgina. And I don't know how old Georgina is. She's younger than me.
Do you remember that bit in It's Always Sunny with the letter that Mac wrote to the baseball player?
Yes.
It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that.
It is. And it also made me think of, was it you when we were little? Have we told the story about Dr. Death before?
Yeah, we told it. Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a newspaper journalist guy. I wanted to do a bunch of things when I was younger. A journalist guy. And so I started putting around a local newsletter full of shit that just didn't happen.
Stuff he'd made up off the top of his head.
I just printed it, much to my dad's printer budget dismay.
Microsoft publisher, and just wrote nonsense.
Sent it out to all the neighbours, and one of them was an article that was just called "Look Out for Dr. Death," and I put it through our old neighbour's letterbox.
Dad had to go around and apologise.
Oh, it's fine.
It was funny though.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It was funny. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing on Sunday. But then Saturday, Tim.
Yeah.
Football's back.
Oh, who's playing?
Villa and Newcastle.
Oh.
So it's the Payne and Joey derby.
Oh. Where are they playing? Villa Park or St James?
Villa Park.
Ah.
So I'll be texting.
Did you like how I knew the football stadium?
I did. Well done.
Thanks.
I love this
I
game
know
is
of Villa Park having
profound
been
effect.
being in Birmingham for a while in my life. I know these things.
And what about St James's? How did you know that?
I've heard it in passing, but also I really like the look of St James's Park. I think it's a
Don't you fucking dare become a Newcastle fan.
no.
Don't
But like
you dare.
when you're driving past the city, it almost looks like it's on its own little pedestal island thing. It's really interesting.
It's really cool. It's one of the best stadiums to get to in the country because although it's Newcastle, and that isn't me going, oh, isn't Newcastle a shithole? Newcastle's a great city.
I love
I
Newcastle.
think Newcastle's brilliant. Don't you move there, Tim, because it's fucking hard to get to. You. But St James's Park, so most football stadiums are built where there was enough space to have a big 50, 60,000 seater stadium.
Yeah.
St James's Park is the third biggest stadium in the country behind Wembley and Old Trafford, which is Manchester.
Aye.
But they managed to build it in the middle of Newcastle.
Yeah.
So you get off the train at Newcastle Station, and hey ho, across the road, there's St James's Park, Tim.
There's also a metro. So I've been on the metro that ends directly under St James's Park
Oh, really?
to go back to North Shields, and like it's so efficient, that metro
You
station.
go, oh, we got a fucking metro.
The train, instead of going toot toot, it goes whee,
Oh,
and as it goes down the tunnel.
he goes, yeah, next fucking stop here, lad, will be the next fucking stop, and you don't have a
It'll be the
choice.
metro centre.
The metro centre. You can have all the fucking Gregs you want, pet. Right, that was bad Newcastle accents, Tim. Do you know what I found out?
What's that?
You know, on cutscenes we do Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Do you know who does an excellent Christopher Walken?
Who?
Josh.
Really?
From Talking Smack. He does an amazing one. When he listens to this, Josh, if you can send us a recording of you as Christopher Walken saying something like, this is Christopher Walken, go and listen to Talking Smack, we'll put it at the start of the next episode.
Totally.
So you'll have a double ad spot.
You lucky thing.
Because like we have so much influence. Sometimes our influence is scary.
Our gravitas.
So gravacious us.
That's me. Is always thinking about gravy.
Is gravacious a word? It's not a word, is it, Tim?
Curvaceous is.
Well, both of us are curvaceous, lovely ladies.
I like the letter S.
Right, Tim. I've teased it enough. Let's talk about some history.
History. In the 1860s.
Connecticut.
No, Australia.
God damn it.
Australia felt a bit sad.
What, just
The
as
end.
as a country?
Yeah, just as a country.
Okay.
And they felt illegitimate because no one from the British royal family had visited them for years, despite Australia begging for a visit.
Because they're a bunch of fucking convicts. I was going to say commies then. It's not what I was going for. I couldn't get the word commies out of my head.
In 1867, Queen Victoria sent her 23-year-old son, Prince Alfred, who she described as clever and odd, on a royal tour.
Okay.
Alfred had a fast-rising career in the British Navy, becoming a lieutenant at 19 and commanding his own ship, the HMS Galatea, at age 22. So, pretty impressive. Yeah.
Can I ask a question about when
Yeah.
someone says, oh, you've got a promising career, you're a lieutenant at the age of 19. Do you think... Ever think about this, Tim?
I'm thinking.
Do you think that might be something to do with the fact that he's part of the royal family and not anything to do with the fact that he is suitable for the job of lieutenant within the Navy?
Are you telling me that someone called Prince Alfred, son of Queen Victoria, is a bit of a nepo baby in the Navy?
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
Cool. That's going to come very much to fruition later.
As long as it's not Prince Andrew, and this story doesn't end up in a Pizza Express in Woking,
yeah,
we'll be okay.
We'll be fine. To give you an idea of his service in the Navy, in 1863, King Otto of Greece was deposed and the country voted 95% in favour of Alfred becoming the new king. But Queen Victoria prevented it, instead making him the Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Ulster and of Kent, and in 1866... in a little biopic thing in newspapers, it was noted that he was an avid stamp collector and that he played the violin, although reporters reported that he played the violin terribly.
Okay, cool. So more things he's not qualified to do.
Correct.
Cool.
So, Queen Victoria declared that Alfred should embark on the first ever royal tour of the British colonies, starting from Plymouth, England in January 1867, with planned stops in Gibraltar, Brazil, the Cape of Good Hope, and then Australia.
Okay.
Cool? Makes sense. Australians were very excited about this. Mate, it's fucking beautiful.
Mate. Is that a boat? Has it got a fucking royal on it, mate?
I've never seen a prince before.
Yeah, so that was just setting the scene of what Australia was like.
Just so the audience knows where they are.
Mate.
But Australians were very excited, with people writing poems to greet him, and cities were preparing for massive parades and preparations and stuff. Yes, people wrote poems for excitement.
Tim,
yeah,
can you write me a poem?
Can
Can you tell me a poem right now?
There once was a woman from Ealing.
Yeah.
Who had a very peculiar feeling.
Okay.
She went to the dock, and he put her in stocks, and she died.
I like that poem because it subverts expectation.
It's beautiful. It tells a story.
And it didn't end with anyone pissing all over the ceiling.
That's true, as they often do. On the journey, though, the Blighty faced a number of issues, including an outbreak of typhus, and at one point, the ship's cook falling overboard, much to Alfred's dismay, who expressed how much he would miss the food.
So they didn't stop. Oh bloody hell! He's fallen overboard.
He's fucked.
Oh no, we'll just. Oh well, that would involve reversing.
So the first stop on Australia, because Gibraltar and Brazil and the Cape of Good Hope all went well. So we go to Australia, where it all very quickly goes to shit.
Okay.
And the first stop is Perth.
Okay, mate.
The city of Perth has got a number of preparations. They've got musicians, they've got podiums set up for speeches, they've got banners, and they see the Blighty out at sea approaching Perth, and it sails past them without stopping, and it's never explained why.
Mate, I think I see the boat.
He's just stood us up.
Oh, mate, the boat's not stopping.
So, because there was supposed to be a scheduled stop in Perth, the next stop was Adelaide, and because he just didn't stop, no one knew when he was going to arrive in Adelaide. So they set up watchtowers for people to go and stand on them, look out at the sea, and look out for the Blighty, at which point they could make the announcement, the Blighty is here, the prince has arrived.
Okay.
Cool. So, one afternoon,
just a day.
Just a day.
Yep.
The call is made, the Blighty has been spotted, the prince is on his way.
This is in Adelaide.
In Adelaide.
Okay.
The entire town gathers at the ship port.
Mate, get to the docks. The ship's coming.
No ship turns up.
Mate, it's been 6 hours. How long are we going to stand here for?
I'm stood out in the Adelaide heat.
What? Sorry, what part of Adelaide was that from?
I think I went to South Africa.
I tell you what, this fucking Adelaide heat in South Africa is bloody hot.
It's tepid.
This is the accent pod, isn't it? We've done a lot of them. Badly, all of them.
So they went home.
Okay.
Everyone went home. And then at night, the ship rocked up at the dock. Right? So the prince disembarks to find no one greeting him. So they spend the night on the ship. Okay? And then when they wake up the next morning, they find 5 people who have skipped work to go fishing and ask them to let the town know the prince has arrived. And so they go and do that.
Those
and
are
eventually,
the trustworthy people I would trust to tell the whole town that the prince had arrived.
Absolutely. But after the word got out, to be fair, Adelaide did put together a big celebration. There was lots of music and confetti and all that shit.
Okay.
Now, Australia, as Joey alluded to earlier, started out as a penal colony where prisoners were sent.
Oh, what? Sorry?
Penal.
Sorry?
Penal.
Colony for penises?
Yeah.
The penile colony?
Yeah.
The penile colony?
Yeah. You good? You got it out of your system? Good.
I think I'm a bit delirious still.
For me. That's the Adelaide heat for you.
Mate.
So it was a huge moment because obviously a member of the royal family visiting them is vindication for the city.
And he's got his cock out.
Absolutely, because it's a penal colony. So with journalists and newspapers reporting that this was a new era for Australia. One newspaper even reporting that the world's eyes were now on Australia,
But not Perth.
not Perth. Fuck Perth. The only newspaper to not be positive about this was the Freeman. Now, the Freeman was run by Irish Catholics, they were less enthusiastic given England's rule over Ireland around that time, and they described the tour as
sorry,
a pleasure.
hold on. You need to do this in the Irish accent to keep up with the accents part.
They referred to this cruise as a pleasure cruise for a young man of Anglo-German descent.
Anglo-German descent, the little bastard.
That's it. Now, the Irish are going to come up later with a group of people called the Finians. If anyone knows about them, they're hilarious in how incompetent they were at everything they did.
See, these are the people that make weird history, though.
Oh, totally. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Adelaide, though, as one of the primary penal colony settlements, wanted to establish itself as superior to other cities. So they wanted to be like, we are so much fucking better, especially the Perth.
We are the best prison colony that you can ever imagine.
Prince Alfred was assigned a personal footman called O'Ballastan, whose previous job was shampooing the governor.
What, all over?
He was a dog.
It's just the way he said shampooing the governor. It made me think of a dog. It was
O'Ballastan. So while the prince is attending all these parties and dinners and what have you in Adelaide, O'Ballastan's now got access to these houses that he didn't have before, and just use that time to steal jewellery and cash.
Okay, I like it.
Right. O'Ballastan, like the idiot he was, foolishly wrote a letter to the paper complaining about burglaries in his neighbourhood the week before.
O'Ballastan's my kind of guy.
This led to a police officer arriving at his house, and when O'Ballastan's wife opened the door, she was wearing a jacket that had been reported as stolen, and she was also holding a bag of money.
With a big Australian dollar on the front of it.
Yeah. It's like a regular dollar sign, but with a kangaroo next to it.
Fucking hell, mate! I've got my bag of money.
This led to a chase with O'Ballastan and the police running through a garden party that Alfred was in attendance at, along with the central business district of Adelaide. Now, if you're being chased by the police for theft, Joey, where are you going? What's your thought?
Probably not a police station.
Would you consider going home to the room that your stolen things were in?
No.
Well, that's what Ballaston did.
Okay, cool.
And, of course, he was arrested.
Good.
So, Alfred's last day in Adelaide involved him going to the police station to identify the stolen belongings.
Welcome to Australia.
In Melbourne, we're moving city.
Mate.
In Melbourne, Alfred's ship was met with fanfare, but people shouted things like, welcome, greetings, and reports of shouts being like, don't be afraid of us.
Can you do that Australian with the word mate first?
Mate, don't be afraid of us.
Mate, don't be afraid, mate.
So, an already unsettling start to arrive in a city.
Mate, nothing sexual.
Now, I mentioned the Finians earlier. The Finians were an Irish rebellion group whose core focus was Irish freedom, especially from English tirade.
Yeah.
Now, the thing they were most famous for was they wanted to invade Canada with their American wing.
Yeah, so fuck England. Let's take Canada.
They tried to invade Canada with 40 people.
Yeah.
And all they did was prove that the cartography on local maps was wrong they essentially had shown that the Canadian border was 2 miles further south than the map showed. So in an attempt to invade Canada, they made Canada bigger.
I like it.
Yeah.
These guys are pros.
Now, the visit during Melbourne was amidst a Finian problem. Obviously, they're aware that the prince is coming, and they had recently been involved with acts of violence, including a recent gunpowder explosion at Clerkenwell Prison that killed 12 people and wounded 100 while trying to free one Finian from prison.
Okay.
Cool. This also included the murder of a police officer during the escape attempt. These guys became known as the Manchester Martyrs, and when they were executed, the Finians in Melbourne rioted.
And they sang Oasis songs.
They sang Oasis songs. So When the riots had died down, Finians were putting up art all over the walls of Finian leaders killing Catholics.
Okay.
So this led to more religious rioting. This is all as the prince is arriving.
Don't be afraid of us.
Don't be afraid of us. The next day, after the riots died down, there was a feast for the poor. All right, this is something the prince had tried to arrange. It was planned for 10,000 people on the Yarra River, despite the recent riots. 10,000 people. About 40,000 showed up.
Wow. So it's not going
Quite a
to be. It's
lot.
not going to be a feast, is it?
No. And they waited from noon till 5 p.m. for the prince to arrive. He didn't arrive. He was scared about the crowd size.
You went. It looks a lot like Perth around here. Fuck that.
Fuck this. Upon hearing the prince was not coming, all newspapers reported all hell broke loose as the crowd rushed the banquet, overturned tables, destroyed casks, collapsed tents, and they broke a wine fountain that had been implanted in a tree, smashing the pipes and spraying wine all over the crowd.
What's the guy gonna do?
What's the guy going to do? The police did try and control the mob, but they eventually gave up and went to the pie tent to eat pies.
What? Just with the world burning around them?
Yeah, just eating
I
pies.
just imagine,
They'll settle itself out.
You know the "this is fine" meme.
That,
The
but
little-
with Australian police eating pies.
Little dog in a burning building.
Yeah. Where was I? Ah, yeah, here we go. The Sydney Morning Herald gloated over Melbourne's disaster, describing its inhabitants as the vilest of vile and the gatherings of old sedations and other abominations. So, scathing stuff.
Mate.
Prince Alfred was thought to have largely kept a... Oh, sorry, no, I've missed a section. To remedy this, a banquet was held at the Melbourne Lunatic Asylum.
Okay. I'm back
Yep.
in. You've reeled me in, Tim.
This was a banquet for fancy people, and 150 inmates who sang songs while an 86-year-old woman played the accordion.
Otherwise known as hell.
Yes. This banquet was considered a success, if only for the fact that the prince did not attend, because they forgot to invite him.
Mate,
Bit of a bummer.
mate, I love this accordion, but I can't see that.
Missing.
Can't see the bloody prince anywhere. Oh shit! I've got his invite in my pocket.
Prince Alfred was thought to have been keeping a low profile during his time in Melbourne. He was staying at the governor's house, and he and his wife, the governor's wife, thought he was, going to bed really early, keeping his rest. No, the chief commissioner, Frederick Stanish, was actually taking him on local tours of brothels every night.
When in Melbourne, Sydney, wherever they are
Yeah.
now.
Melbourne at this point.
When in Melbourne, do as the Melbournians do.
At Sarah Fraser's high-class brothel, she accused Alfred of using her house and women but never paying for anything, leading Sarah to call him the meanest man she's ever met.
He's a prince. He shouldn't pay.
Alfred, and this is from the report I've got, Alfred also stiffed a horse carriage rider, a watchmaker, a commission painter, all while spending the afternoons enjoying cockfights.
So you said a few things there, and my brain didn't click into gear as to what you meant. So we were talking about him not paying at brothels, and
Yeah.
then you described him as stiffing people.
Yep.
So my head went shagging,
Shagging.
and then afterwards cockfights, which obviously I know is roosters,
But we're in a penal colony,
but we're
so...
in the penal colony where he's stiffed a load of people and been to the brothel. So not those quiet nights his wife thought.
No. The higher-ups in Melbourne were embarrassed by the disastrous tour and decided it would be a good idea to have Alfred delay his trip to Sydney and instead visit other places in Victoria where Melbourne is. During his travels, Alfred observed people everywhere that were, quote, shit-faced. And he was greeted by blooming children dressed in white, singing the national anthem in every single town he attended.
God, that sounds like a hellscape.
It does. In Geelong, a charity banquet similar to Melbourne's was planned, but then cancelled at the last minute after hearing about the attendance numbers, which was then reported to turn into a drunken orgy when organisers abandoned it due to the number of people attending.
Oh, mate, I really wanted a banquet, but they've cancelled it. Do you want to just drink and fuck each other?
Do you want to just go for a shag, mate? In Ballarat, a gold mining town, which, by the way, fucking great name
It
for a
is,
town.
yeah.
Ballarat.
Now say it in an Australian accent, you'll understand why.
Ballarat.
Ballarat, mate.
Alfred was sent down a gold mine dressed as a miner and taken to the Band of Hope gold mine, where the mine owner had pre-planted large nuggets of gold for him to find, kind of like a child's Easter egg hunt.
It's a small world after all.
They had planted 95 nuggets, and the mine owner had told him that he could take home one nugget as a souvenir. Alfred took 5, worth approximately $1,000, but no one was brave enough to ask him to return them.
Oh, Alfred! I gotta say, in all of this, Alfred is having a lovely time.
He's having a great time. He continued touring smaller towns.
Hold on, is he
receiving...
is he 19 at this point?
No, he is. He was. Hang on. 22, 23 maybe?
This is like every 22, 23-year-old's dream holiday.
Yeah, just go round, look at weird shit and get steal gold for a bit.
Australia, loads of shagging, steal gold.
Go to a lunatic asylum.
It sounds great.
Yeah. He continued touring smaller towns, receiving repetitive formal greetings from mayors and town clerks, to which he gave equally formal, repetitive replies.
I would imagine that's the case with all of these dignitary visits, though.
Probably.
You probably have to do hundreds of them, and you're just like, oh, hello, yeah, how you doing?
In Bendigo, a parade featured a model of his ship, the Blighty, and on the model of the ship was school children. The ship was full of school children, waving flags and setting off fireworks.
I like it. And in the distance is a model Perth that they didn't stop at.
Yeah, they went straight past it. They named one of the roads Perth Avenue and didn't turn on it.
Nice.
One firework was thrown back onto the ship after being ignited, and it landed in the box of fireworks on the ship. The model ship caught fire, burning the children on board, 3 of whom were seriously injured and died shortly afterwards after being taken to the hospital. Prince Alfred was so upset by the news that he sent his assistant, Mr. York, to express concern, but the children were already dead upon arrival.
That's not funny.
No, it's not. That's not funny, but Jesus Christ.
It's not funny, but I'm so upset by this. Someone else go and express some kind of concern somewhere, I don't know where.
When it's already too late.
I was ready to take the piss out of sending someone else, and then you're like, but they're dead.
They're dead.
Oh,
It was too late.
God, that's awful.
It's horrific. I don't know why someone threw a firework back in, but it landed on the box of fireworks and killed 3 kids.
It's dreadful.
It's dire. In Sandhurst, a ball was planned in Alfred's honour at Alfred Hall, named after Alfred.
I mean,
We're on a bit of an uptick.
well, there's no dead kids yet, so...
No, but 15 minutes before the ball was about to begin, it caught fire and the whole building burnt down.
Australia's a wonderful place, isn't it?
I want to visit it so bad. Alfred engaged in extensive hunting during his tour, at one point shooting 52 possums.
Fucking take that.
He also shot a number of kangaroos, often pinned up and released one at a time down a wooden lane for easy shooting.
Oh, God. Alfred does not come off good in this bit.
Keep in mind, he has never seen this animal before.
What is that thing? It doesn't matter, sir. Just fucking shoot it.
Send a bullet through his brain. He also participated in what was referred to as a rabbit genocide.
Oh, God.
At Thomas Austin's property, Alfred found rabbit shooting to be, quote, good fun, killing 86 on his first day there and 416 on his second day out of the 1,000 total killed.
Tim, I said earlier that you'd reeled me in. You've lost me now. I was into this and loving it, and then you start talking about genocide.
This also included 68 rabbits within the space of 10 minutes after he trapped them in a corner.
That's awful.
He is a piece of shit, Alfred.
I don't like Alfred. He's a weird Nepo baby top shagger.
He was clever and odd, in the words of Victoria.
And if your mum's saying that, you've got to be a real prick.
Australians, though, were particularly upset when Alfred shot a black swan. That's where they draw the line.
That's Natalie Portman, man.
Yeah, don't shoot Natalie Portman.
Don't shoot Natalie Portman.
The respectable people of Melbourne were so horrified by Alfred's conduct during his trip, especially the over-flirting with the municipal magnate's wife and his interaction with prostitutes, that they all sighed a sigh of relief when the ship left.
They decided to keep him for longer.
Yeah.
This is on you, Melbourne.
In Tasmania, Alfred arrived in Hobart to greet 15,000 people, and he met the last two surviving Tasmanian Aborigines.
Did he shoot
William
them?
Lanny. Didn't shoot them. William Lanny and Turungi before leaving for Sydney.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, so
That's
nothing
all that happened in
went
Tasmania.
well then. Nothing went badly then.
No. Sydney, feeling cocky, decided to prepare to show other cities how to do it and hosted a charity banquet in Clontarf, which is a retirement settlement for sailors. However, more guests than expected arrived.
Okay.
Okay. The source that I've got here is a young girl's diary, whom when she's describing this, she says that the Sydney banquet, when her family arrived, there was empty dishes and bones, and any food that was left, the family had to eat off of dirty plates.
I don't like this story anymore.
The entertainment for the evening was a spear throwing exhibition.
Okay.
What do you think is going to go wrong at a spear throwing
I
exhibition?
think we might have a repeat of Dead Children, Tim.
Prince Alfred was shot in the back.
But, sorry,
Yeah,
with a gun?
with a gun. He was shot by a man in a black suit who was later identified as Henry James O'Farrell. O'Farrell tried to shoot Mr. Manning, I don't know who Mr. Manning is, and shot a local businessman named George Thorne in the foot, while shouting, "I'm a Finian, God save Ireland."
Well, they gave Canada some space, but in exchange they took away an awful prince.
The girl whose diary we're reading, by the way, is George Thorne's daughter.
Okay.
O'Farrell tried to... Oh, yeah, I've read that bit. Thorne, the little girl's father, was injured but remained concerned for the prince's well-being more than anything, asking if the prince was all right as he hobbled out the crowd.
Oh, so he's still alive.
He's still alive.
That's
A
sick.
struggle ensued to try and tear O'Farrell to pieces while police tried to protect him. His clothes were torn off, he was severely beaten, and the women were screaming for him to be cut up.
Jesus. This
It
trip
took-
does not reflect well on Australia.
No, like, it's been shit show from start to finish.
Don't forget that Gibraltar, Brazil, and Good Hope
The Cape of Good Hope, yeah.
had a lovely time.
Great time. Greece wanted him to be king.
This is on you, Australia.
It took 30 minutes to get O'Farrell away from the mob and onto a steamboat, where the crew, upon hearing what had happened, tried to hang him from the mast like a flag.
Fucking hell.
This led to another 15-minute fight between the police and the crew. The bullet had struck Alfred to the right of his spine and deflected off his brass braces.
Oh, for God's sake. He's
So
going
he
to
was
live,
cared-
isn't he?
He does live. He was cared for by Dr. Watson and nurses that were trained by Florence Nightingale. Word soon came quickly that he would survive.
Damn it.
The Sydney Morning Herald immediately declared the assassination attempt had nothing in any way to do with anything Australian and attributed it solely to the Irish people.
Mate, it happened here. The guy lived here. He was part Australian. Nothing sexual.
Nothing sexual. Indignation meetings were held across Australia where people expressed their love for the Crown and their hatred for the Irish, offering a $1,000 reward for O'Farrell's accomplices.
Okay.
O'Farrell was described as excitable, paranoid, and prone to living in a fantasy world. He had failed to be ordained as a priest, fallen into debt, and suffered a serious mental breakdown prior to the shooting. However, he claimed that his actions were due to excitement and enthusiasm for Ireland. His lawyers attempted to have him found not guilty on reason of insanity, but this failed, and he was sentenced to death.
So he got hung up like a flag after all that.
Alfred actually asked O'Farrell to not be hanged, but the sentiment carried the very little weight with the colonial government, which asserted its, quote, colonial autonomy in administering its laws, stating that the royal crown should have no involvement in colonial law.
Okay.
Cool.
Is
O'Farrell
this
was
the original
executed-
Brexit?
It could be, but from the other side of the fucking planet.
Okay.
O'Farrell was executed publicly in Darlinghurst on April 21st, 1868, before people who were invited to spectate.
Okay.
After the shooting, a long-lasting anti-Irish Catholic non-loyalist movement emerged, with Irish Protestant Orange members being members of the Finians, gaining members in counter-protest.
Okay.
O'Farrell's brother, Peter, actually went on to shoot Archbishop Gold in Victoria in 1882. This story about the O'Finians soon spread back to Canada, where the O'Finians became something of a boogeyman figure, with grandparents telling children that the Finians would come and get them if they didn't eat their vegetables.
I like it.
Prince Alfred made a full recovery, resumed command of the Galaxy, and sailed back to England on April 4th, 1868, marking what the royal family considers a successful tour.
If you forget about the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
That's Prince Alfred's tour of Australia. What do you think?
It was really good until he started learning more about him.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really enjoyed the Laurel and Hardy style mishaps, but then children started dying and rabbits started dying, and I mean
Kangaroos.
The hang him up like a flag line really got me. That was good.
That was a quote.
It was good. But the animals, I'm not. No,
not on board.
No, not on board. Great story, just didn't like it.
That's fair. We're going to be visiting Australia for the next Weird History as well,
mate. Okay, well, Tim, we've got 2 sections I want to get through. Unless there's anything else you want to get through.
No, I'm good.
Let's do jokes, but first, let's have our friend come out the cupboard.
Oh, he's here. Hang on, I'm going to get him.
My name's Dominic Littlewood. Dominic Littlewood. Dominic Littlewood. Dominic Littlewood. Dominic Littlewood. Dominic Littlewood. I'm on the case.
That's such a brain rot jingle, isn't it? And I also really love that you go less and less out of the frame to go and get Dominic, but you still make the effort to leave your seat.
There's a fan in the way.
There's a fan in the way, okay, but it's not on.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, hi Dom, how are you?
Hello. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I've been in the cupboard for 4 weeks.
4? I thought it was only 2.
Nah, time's faster in the cupboard. Time zone.
It's like Interstellar in the cupboard.
Yes.
Into the cupboard. Anyway, Dom.
That little manoeuvre's going to cost us a week.
Oh no. Anyway, Dom, what have you got for me this week?
I've got a game that Tim picked up in his charity shop.
In a what, sorry?
Charity shop.
What? Charity?
Charity.
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 Charity shop.
Okay, in a charity shop. Got you.
Thank you, yes.
Okay.
It's called True or False.
Or
Wheel or Fake.
Wheel or Fake. Okay, nice. I like it.
I'm going to give you a fact. I'm going to give you 10 facts.
10.
And I want you to tell me if they're real or fake.
Do I need to keep score? Because you always seem to forget that bit.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep score.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, it's all yours, Dom.
Statement number 1. Chocolate causes acne.
False.
That is fake. All right.
Okay, nice.
Weird or fake, flies are the only insect to have 2 wings instead of 4.
2 wings instead of 4.
The only insect.
Ooh, that's a real fact. It's a good one. For that reason, I think it's fake.
It's true. It's real.
Oh, it's real.
It's real.
Oh, that's good. That's a good fact.
A dog and a monkey were the first 2 animals sent to space.
True.
That is true. That's real. That's
Good.
real.
Okay, good.
That's too fucking long. Fuck that.
Go on, no. Can you read that one, please, Dominic?
Oh my god. In the song 12 Days of Christmas.
Sorry, the 12 days of what?
Christmas.
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 Oh, Christmas got you.
Thank you. It was originally a way for persecuted English Catholics.
Sorry. Catholics?
Catholics.
Oh, Catholics. Okay, got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If we could keep this rolling, it's really fucking hot in this room. To pass on the basics of their faith to pass on the basics of their faith in the form of coded song.
Right, what's the question there?
Is that real or fake?
Oh, fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Okay, cool. You just said the 12 Days of Christmas. You didn't actually say a song. Yeah, sorry,
That's a
a
song.
fact. You didn't say a fact.
A condemned prisoner is legally entitled to go free if the first attempt to execute him fails.
False.
That is fake. You're right.
I am right. Okay.
Dalmatians are born without spots.
What's born without spots?
Dalmatian.
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 Dalmatian. Okay.
Yeah.
False.
No, it's real.
Is that real?
That's real.
Wow, I'm learning a lot today.
I've got 4 more.
Okay, cool.
That one was really obvious. Every day is longer than the previous day by about 55 billionths of a second.
So, billionths.
Yes.
What's a billionth?
A billion as a fraction.
As a what?
Fraction.
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 It's really fucking hot in this room.
Oh, it's true.
It is true, yeah. You're right,
This card game is an excellent addition, Dom.
During the day, you can see stars from the bottom of a well.
True.
That is fake.
Oh, damn it.
A pregnant goldfish
Yeah.
is called a twit.
Got a what?
Twit.
Twit.
Yes.
Okay, so that is true.
It's fake.
Oh, I was doing well. I'm falling off here. How many you got left?
1 more for this week.
Oh, okay.
That one's not relevant because she's dead.
Just do it. Just do it. It's fine.
Adolf Hitler.
He's dead
Which-
as well. I'm just going to tell you that.
What? Was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938.
I know that is true.
That is true. That's real.
That's real and terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
I'm going back in the cupboard. I've got aircon.
I got 6 out of 10, Dom.
That's pretty good. That's like a B minus.
So we saying 6 out of 10 is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, thanks, Dom.
Great.
Thanks, Dom.
I'm away.
He's away. He's away. Hi, Tim.
Hello, I'm back.
Did you enjoy your time in the cupboard?
Oh, he says he's got aircon, but the heating's definitely on.
The heating's on. So are you any cooler now that you're out?
No, it's somehow hotter out here.
Have you got the heating on?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get into jokes. So this is our section where Tim and I tell each other hilarious jokes, and the idea is to make the other person laugh. When we laugh, the section is over. It's over, Tim. It's gone.
Ow, done.
And that joke is deemed the joke of the week. Tim, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay, let's go.
I've got a book. It's not as bad as the last book. I promise.
I fucking hope not.
What do you call a detective who solves cases accidentally?
Go on.
Sherlock Holmes.
My brother was a lion tamer. When he went bankrupt, they took almost everything. But at least he still has his pride.
It's good.
Good. Better than Sherlock Holmes.
IKEA had to cancel their new AI program. In less than a week, it became shelf-aware.
That is good. I do like an IKEA joke. Did you hear about the optometrist who fell into his lens-making machine?
No?
Timmy made a spectacle out of himself.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Have you heard about the Disney computer virus?
No, I haven't.
Makes everything on your computer go goofy.
I took the shell off of my racing snail, thinking it would make him faster. Unfortunately, Tim, it's just made him a little more sluggish.
Oh, we've had that one.
I enjoyed that one.
Why does Snoop Dogg use an umbrella?
Faux drizzle.
Yep, that's it.
Faux bad joke. I lost 3 fingers on my right hand, so I asked my doctor if I'd still be able to write on it. He said, maybe, but I wouldn't count on it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good. My son started eating $100 bills. He has very expensive taste.
He would do. He would do. I asked my son what he learnt at school today. He said, gay men like Sony, lesbians favour Yamaha, and transgender people prefer bows.
I'm not sure if I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it.
I haven't finished it, so if you get it,
Oh.
I'm really impressed.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was the end of the joke.
No, should I tell the whole thing again?
Yeah, go for
Should I
it.
do an edit point? I asked my
Yeah.
son what he learnt in school today. He said, gay men like Sony, lesbians favour Yamaha, and transgender people prefer bows. Kneeling down, I put one hand on his shoulder and said, son, those are just stereotypes.
It's good.
Good. Yeah, I'll take this
That's
hat
good.
off that I've had on the whole time.
No, yeah, the whole time. I don't know why I had 2 headsets on.
I really like the pause when you're reading the joke.
I'm reading these for the first time, you see.
This is what got you last time, though.
2 pickles fell out of a jar and onto the floor. What did one say to the other?
I don't know. I'm Pickle Rick.
Deal with it.
I hope this book didn't cost you money.
£1.
Why don't professional boxers have sex the night before a fight?
We've had this one before because they don't like each other very much.
Fair enough. Well, let me try a different one. I've already said that one today. I entered my son's room and said, remember, boy, masturbating can make you go blind. I'm over here, Dad, I heard from the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tracks, yeah. What do you get if you cram a bunch of accountants onto an airplane?
I really going to say up your ass. I don't know. What do you get if you cram a bunch of accountants onto an aeroplane?
A boring 747.
Tim, what do you get if you cram a bunch of accountants up your ass? That can't be the joke because there's no punchline. Running into stationary objects can be painful, according to a recent poll.
That's good.
Not
good.
Not good enough to laugh.
What do you do with a bunch of accountants up your ass?
What do you do with a bunch of accountants up your ass?
You work it out with a pencil.
Very good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Why did the chicken go to the gym?
Why?
Work on his pecs.
I'm not going for it.
So fucking stupid. Oh, okay.
Where are mathematicians buried?
In the cat's house.
We're not in the account house. They're in the cemetery.
My one was better. You can tell the sex of an ant by dropping it in water. If it sings, it's a girl ant. If it floats, it's boy ant.
Boy ant, yeah.
Mhm.
Did you hear about the pregnant beg bug?
No, tell me about the pregnant beg bug.
She'll be having a baby in the spring.
Oh, Tim, these jokes are awful. Robin says, the Batmobile isn't starting. Batman says, did you charge the battery? And Robin says, what the hell is a Terry?
All right, that's it.
I'm so glad.
Good.
So glad that section's over. Come on, start the fucking jingle. Oh.
That's pretty funny, to be fair. That joke was weak. I misread that as that's the joke of the week.
Tim, at some point during that joke section, I fucking lost it.
You were talking about putting accountants up your
The
ass.
joke of the week is Robin says, the Batmobile isn't starting. And Batman says, did you charge the battery? And Robin replies, what the hell is Terry? Right, Tim.
It's very good.
Tell me how many players are on a rugby union team, and then let's get out of here.
Do you want one more guess?
16.
You have danced around it.
15.
It's 15.
15. I said it before you did.
I'm not sure if pub quizzes work that way.
What would be the next question if I did get it right?
What's the name of the tennis tournament held annually
Wimbledon.
at the All England? Yep. What country does Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton represent?
England.
How long is a marathon in miles?
26?
Point.
4.
That's 0.2.
Oh, you absolute cockhead.
So I'm going to go over to Australia now, to the penal colonies.
Right, Tim, enjoy your trip to the penal colonies. I want to say a big thank you, big shout out to our friends at Game Reviews, Pub Pack Collective, Talking Smack, Reboot Deboot, and new one, Griffin's new podcast, Major Tunage, is excellent. Check it out. Tim, is there anything you want to say?
Take that, you bastards.
Take that, you sexy bitches. We'll see you in a week's time.
Bye.
Bye.